Yours is much louder than mine.
No, it's because you're speaking.
What?
Look at it.
Yes.
In your head when you're talking, it's hard to hear yourself. But when I'm talking, you can hear me.
Well, mine didn't flash.
That's because I went, "Huh!"
Let me try it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You flashed mine as well from over there.
I've got the lungs. You got baby lungs. Like 80% of your lung capacity is monocouche.
There's a reference for you. Google it, kids.
Google that.
It's not worth a Google.
Hello, welcome to Something About Tapes podcast, where we listen to tapes and do other tape things.
Tapey investigations.
If you're new here, we're going to have a little bit of a chat, and then we're going to go into a big box of tapes that we've got that we don't know what's on the tapes, and we're going to listen to them, see if there's something cool on there, and then after that, we're going to listen to our main thing, main feature. I think today we've got a tape called Management Guide to Managing Yourself.
We're always trying to manage ourselves. We definitely need some guidance.
It might be good. It might not.
I don't think it's going to be very musical, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be tackling later. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Do we need to say anything from last episode? Do we fuck up?
I'm sure there's a bunch of apologies.
Frequently fuck up.
A load of stuff. We're sorry for the last episode.
We've also got some Patreon recordings going on now, so if you are interested in the Patreon, we've got samples on there from all of the stuff that we find.
Oh yeah, that was one of the main points of the pod, was to build a library.
Yeah, you got sample packs, massive sample packs, and we're recording an extra episode each time we record, so there'll be 2 episodes a month if you join the Patreon. It's £1 or $1. I don't know what the fucking denomination is. But anyway, enough housekeeping.
It's cheap.
Housekeeping at the top there.
Yeah.
Apologies.
That's how we get warmed up.
So, yeah. Every time we go to set up this pod, it's a fucking mission because there's so much shit. Like, there's so many cables and just general.
There's always a load of technical stuff which is mostly out of our control. Like, it works, and then you plug the cable in, the cable don't work. And then you unplug it and put the same cable in, suddenly it works.
It does work. Yeah, that is the...
Fuck. I mean, we could be plastering walls or something, but...
Yeah. I'd say that's the life of a tinkerer, you know. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was working at Iceland before this. I can't remember if we didn't start this pod before I left, did we?
No.
It's the fact that, this is too meta as well. We're talking so meta. We'll move on to something else.
I think talking about our old jobs is an interesting little avenue.
I don't know, because they are still at their old jobs. Do you know what I mean? They might be listening. They might be driving for Iceland right now.
Everyone that I've told what we do for a living, they're like, wait, you're living the actual dream.
Living it.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's shit. Need more money.
It's real.
Needs more money.
Dreams are good, but do you ever see money in a dream? No.
That's how I would know if I was in a dream or not. I would check my... This is honestly true. When I was into like trying to lucid dream and all of that shit, the way that I would...
mid-2000s.
Yeah. The way that I would figure out that I'm in a dream is I'd check my pockets, and if I had money, I was dreaming. Like, that's honestly the truth. I put my hands in my pocket and I'd just pull out handfuls of cash, and I'd be like, oh, I'm dreaming. That was my trigger, and then I'd try my hardest and not wake up, and I'd just wake up.
That's so weird. I've had dreams about money, but every time I found like wads of money, and I was so excited, and every time I pulled a wad out to show someone, it went blank.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, not even dream money works.
Did you ever have it with weed?
No.
I had it where I found
like a ton,
plummet so much weed, and I was like filling my pockets like, and then I woke up and I was like, fuck, no.
I ain't even got a joint.
Yeah, nothing.
I ain't even got nothing.
Go by. Yeah, or an alternative version of that joke that could possibly go into the pod. Give me a moment. I don't know if anyone else has had this. Probably you haven't, because you weren't part of the generation.
That's a weird gap. You haven't.
You haven't. But you as in Shane, the listener, you may have. Have you had a dream that Pokemon were real? And I was walking around and I was like, oh my god, there's a Bulbasaur! And I caught a Bulbasaur. And then I woke up and I was like, where's my fucking Bulbasaur?
I definitely miss the Pokemon things.
Yeah.
I tried to play it recently. I just can't get into it. There's no reference for it for me. I don't even understand that type of gaming where you like the bit that's
turn-based fighting.
Is suddenly a card or a little message on the screen.
Yeah.
You build up to this huge battle and then it's like,
do you want to punch or kick? Kick. You have kicked.
Fucking geeks.
They have kicked back. Would you like to punch or kick?
Meanwhile, I'm running around gunning zombies.
Yeah.
On a game from 10 years ago.
Yeah. Normie. No,
I haven't played.
Pokemon is very good. I think it is a complete. It's just insane if you haven't been brought up on it. Right, so we get pets and we make them fight. Yeah. Okay. So this is dog fighting the game. Yes.
Not Tamagotchi.
No, you don't have to feed them. You don't have to do anything. They just fight. Their life is fight.
Mate, one day that would be highly offensive.
Yeah. We're sorry. Peter hate it. PETA.
Yeah, Peter.
Peter.
Do they actually hate it?
Yeah. They do. They have a because they go overboard.
I'm staying silent.
I think we're all lovers of animals, but I think we can all say that.
Yeah, Joe's had like 10 rabbits.
Peter. Delicious. Peter go overboard a little bit because they, like for instance with the Pokemon game, they made a Pokemon game, but all the Pokemon like get covered in blood and they're like,
that's too graphic.
Yeah, it's like they increase the violence to make you be like, hey look, see, animals are fighting, you shouldn't be doing this. But they released the game.
They do it.
They released the game.
They edited it.
No, they make a version called like Pokemanimals or something like that. And then they release it, and in the game you fight, but everyone's bloody and their heads come off and that. And then they're like, yeah. And you're like, well, this is sick. I love this.
Twisted. I love what you're doing, guys.
Love it.
Keep doing it.
I think Pokemon is the least harmful of all the animal abuse avenues you could possibly take. They're fake cartoons. So, I mean,
yeah. I mean, when I was in Thailand traveling on a train, there was literally people with like they're fighting chicken or whatever it is in a bag.
Yeah.
Just go and bet on it.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, but that's just normal.
Yeah. This guy is the best cockfighter around. This chicken's called Massive Penis. It's an absolute cockfighter.
Solid as a rock, like 100 wins.
Do they? I wish. Yeah.
It was just in a Tesco bag with his head poking out. Like it was just, like it's completely restricted, but his head, and it was just having a glance about on the train, like,
yeah,
you don't know how hard I am.
They're all right chickens. You can take their head off, and they'll probably still.
I think it's a cock.
Be the same.
No, I mean it.
I'm not judging that chicken. He had his cock in a bag.
No, I just didn't get on with that chicken.
Fuck that chicken.
It was a cock, mate.
He was a cock.
Oh, God. Can we start again? Oh, I got something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you remember...
Bum slaps.
Here we go again. No, it's even more obscure, and it's just for you.
Yeah.
Do you remember a pet we had called DJ Wellard?
The budgie. Yeah.
Cockatiel.
Whatever it was. Yes. I remember it shit itself and died.
Yeah. Mum come and pick me up one day. I had that cockatiel for years, man. Mum come pick me up. She the dumbest pet in the
stupidest pet alive.
Mum come pick me up one. Like, I don't know where I was. I remember walking across the annex field, and Mum's car was there, and she looked all sad, and I got in, and she was like, DJ Wellard is dead.
It's terrible when your pet's name is fucking stupid, and you just gotta be like, you go downstairs, your fucking dog's dead or something. You gotta wake your parents up and be like, Snuggles is dead. Yeah. Also, I wanted to talk about that. I've been getting fat, and I was 100% sure that I was just dying. I'm pretty sure I had a disease because my whole life I've not had to put anything into staying skinny, and I've been able to eat McDonald's and what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
And now I quit work in December. We've been going hard on this. Not the pod. There's like 20 listeners. Like, we're going hard. I've made 6 months.
Check out Battery Operated.
Yeah, but our other project. But yeah, and ever since quitting the job, I've just been getting fatter and fatter.
Well, welcome to my world, buddy.
And I was like, I'm sure I'm taking on water. I've got some stuff.
Have you got one of them? Have you got one of them straight legs that old ladies get?
I'm
just
dying.
Completely one thickness all the way down.
Yeah, I'm not even fat. Like I'm out of shape. I'm not even like fat. I've got a gut now, like a beer belly. And
it's not a beer belly, mate.
Well, no, that's
a milk belly.
It's it's where a beer belly would be, but I don't drink.
The truth is, it's not funny at all.
What?
When you get past 30,
it just happens.
You literally just start piling weight on, and you have to start eating like an adult.
Yeah,
because I did it. I ate like KFC, Mackie D's, takeaways all the way up until like. Well, I was maybe 28 when I started trying to grow my own food and I've been veggie for a long time.
Yeah, I think you were on quite early.
But I was having your diet in my early 20s.
Yeah, well,
if I ate that now, man, I'd be in a bad way. Like,
yeah. And
I eat quite well, and I still have to fight to keep the weight off.
My way to manage it is just I eat once a day.
You're a carb
but
counter,
it's a bucket of KFC.
Yeah, that and how nutrition works. I don't know.
That's all I do. Yeah, no, and I can't remember if I said it before as well, but like those boys, even crackheads are getting fat. Those boys on the scooters.
Yeah, that tells you something though, doesn't it?
Now them scooters are out and they don't have to do the run-in for their crack anymore, and they can just electric scooter around. They're gonna get fat.
And all the other drug addicts are on tiny bikes.
Now they've swapped them out for the scoots. Everyone's on a scooter.
Mate, they're gonna get well fat, mate. Yeah. They're gonna get super fat.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, I'm just gonna delete DJ Wellard.
Delete DJ. Yeah, bird pets. That sucks.
Oh, I didn't even. This is definitely not pod worthy, but I've got a clear memory of Mum telling me that bird died of wing cancer. Right.
I remember. We have two. We had two though, right?
I might be mixing two up.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about it until recently as an adult. I was just like, wait, Mum said that bird died of wing cancer. Like, they took it to the vet and they did blood tests and shit.
Yeah.
And I just imagined like Mum and the bird in a room with a consultant. Like, I'm really sorry.
It's wing cancer.
It's as bad as it gets.
It's inoperable wing cancer.
I'm like, there's no way Mum actually said that to me.
Yeah, no.
There's no way. That is insane.
I remember one of them being dead at the flat at Dad's though.
I think that was DJ Wellard, and the one I'm thinking of, that's a different bird.
Yeah.
But DJ Wellard was a bird that we had at Dad's.
Mm.
But I feel like it might have moved to Mum's at some point.
No, I remember it being dead at Dad's.
All right.
I remember it coming out from sleeping on the fishing bed.
I remember Dad saying, "What do you want to call it?" And I was like, DJ. And he's like, well, I wanted to call it Wellard from the dog off of EastEnders.
What the fuck?
Like, DJ Wellard it is, mate.
Yeah. Well, Dad named my fucking goldfish as well.
What do you name that?
Sammy Davis Jr. There's 3 of them. And he called one Sammy, one Davis, and one Junior. And I was like, what the fuck? I won these by throwing darts.
My neighbour's got a little pond in the back garden, and one of his fish is yellow, and it's called Yellow Technoblade.
Just yellow for short.
Yeah. Why Yellow Technoblade?
to be a music break there. There's going to have to be a music break, and then...
I don't even know what the last thing that was usable was.
It'll be fine. I'll cut around it. I'll work my magic. That's the hardest thing when it comes to editing, by the way, when you're editing. It's like making that moment to that moment seem like it happened. But you just have to, like, you'll find it.
We need
to... We can delete that bit.
We need to add more bits in where we're like, well, anyway...
Just at the beginning, at the top of the pod, just shoot a few like, yeah.
Oh, what was he on about?
Just something there. Oh,
yeah, we could. Oh, by the way,
that's funny. By the way,
I'll do a classic. Do you remember?
Insert bum slaps here. No,
I never got to explain what bum slaps was or any context.
Yeah, and I thought about it a few days later, and it is so funny, like the idea of that. Like just to inform everyone. I think everyone knows anyway. I don't know how regional it is. But basically, when you were younger, we used to play football or whatever. We'd penalty shootout.
It'd be like 5-a-side.
We'd do a penalty shootout, and then if you miss the penalty, you have to stand in the goal, and then everyone shoots it at your ass.
We used to play half a pitch. I don't know, I can't remember.
To my knowledge, we used to play penalties, and when you missed, you had to stand in the goal, and every single person got a turn to shoot it at your butt, and then it was like return.
Because it weren't just penalties for us.
Yeah, but how do you get to the bit where where's the...
Yeah, it must have been penalties.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. We've not explained it still. The game is...
Let's have another go.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about bum slaps? No.
Do you remember when I mentioned bum slaps? I never explained anything.
But yeah, that's what we used to do. And the entire idea of it is insane. Just thinking about it now. Like, if you...
I can't think about it.
You'd have to turn around and in the goal, and then everyone takes turns shooting the ball and trying to hit you on the arse as hard as they can. But if you fucked up extra, you had to pull your pants down, and it would be bear bum slaps. You ever had a bear bum slap?
Fuck yeah, I had loads. Do you know there was always one older guy there? You know, that hung around with it.
Actually hoof it.
Yeah, and he would fucking kick that ball so hard and accurately.
We just had one guy in our group who was good at football. Like, Darren was really good at football.
Mate,
and so it was like, fuck.
I grew up with all the older cousins that were all good at football.
They all do Sunday league and stuff. And
they were just smacking it for fun. Just get Shane to go in.
You're just trying to David Seaman it with your ass.
Just like, no, I don't want to. Yeah, the top left corner. Ass up. Woo! I got it.
Say Seaman and ass. And
and your goalie references are way out, mate.
David Seaman. Like, he's so old that he's doing like adverts now.
He's so old that he's a fisherman now.
Wait, is that a pun?
No, he's famous for being a fisherman now.
Is he?
He's not even like linked to football in any way anymore.
Oh, he could get away with just being a fish, Seaman. But
oh, nice pun.
Yeah, I haven't. I thought about it and was like, I'm upset with myself.
He immediately looked sad.
I looked off to the left, like, I failed myself.
Oh, you fucking... well, that was some good bum slap chat.
Yeah, that is insane. Please, if you are going to communicate with us in any way, please do tell us if you've had bum slaps. If bum slaps a regional thing, is that worldwide?
I mentioned it to my old group of mates, and they kind of acted like it never went on.
Then afterwards, they were like, he's talking about it again.
Oh, God. We're going to have to kill him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a sport guy.
No. Well, we started playing basketball. Big sports.
Yeah, I'm not a sport guy.
Yeah. We look like a couple cats chasing a ping pong ball.
It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, it's hard because I've only ever seen it in movies and TV, and they look cool right away.
We had to play netball in secondary school.
Are you gay?
It's a complicated league to get into.
Yeah, netball sucks.
Yeah.
I hate netball. You're not allowed to move when you get the ball, and then there's no backboard.
Oh, yeah. Did we actually have to play it, or did I just remember the girls having to play it?
You probably just remember looking at the girls. No, I never had to play it as a man.
As a man.
I
I never have you ever played tennis? Do you ever play tennis?
Not at school.
We had all them tennis courts. I literally never did it once.
I remember the main influence for me playing tennis, and we used to like quote it while playing tennis, non-ironically, is that Fruit Shoot advert. I can literally remember it in my head that it bounces the tennis ball, and then he goes, "Out," and she goes, "That was never out," and he goes, "It was out," and then it's like her drinking Fruit Shoot to like calm down, and she gets her energy back, and then she fucking
smashes it.
Yeah,
we've got 86 grams of sugar in it per bottle.
And yeah, we'd play tennis, and any time the ball would bounce on the ground and do about "ow," whatever that means, it's that. It just did it.
You just look round at all your mates, like you get the reference.
It was never out.
Cool, let's do the whole ad. I don't have sport stuff. We've got any sport notes?
Sport.
Used to be a yo-yo guy.
That's not a sport. There's no measure of that's a sport.
I had an argument with some kids the other day, and they were saying,
"Wait, what?"
I was on a camping trip.
Okay.
Our friends brought kids with them because they have kids.
I was running the camping trip for these kids. I found the Fruit Shoot ad. It's from 2002. Can we see how good my quoting is?
Can you play it into the mic?
Yeah.
You're going to get an ad. Wrong kid.
Out! That was never out. What do you mean? It was out by miles. But it was in. It was so out. Okay, your point.
Okay, your point. And then she goes off.
Slurps.
She has a Fruit Shoot and she's like,
Fruit Shoot from Robinson's. New thinking. New drinking.
New thinking, new drinking. It's a sugary drink for kids.
"What are they?" I love the
Square. You don't see an advert like that for Prime. Imagine that. A new addiction for kids.
It's just that in the advert, those kids were like well-rounded. They like had an argument about a rule in the game, and then they were like, "Fair play, your point." And then they sat next to a fence and had a nice drink together. And we're like,
if that was a cigarette, I'd believe the advert. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It was like a Marlboro advert, but for kids.
That's messed up.
That's
Dude,
funny.
I'm scared that's still in your brain.
It's
When's the last time you saw that ad?
It's 2002 that ad. So that's 20...
Holy shit, boy.
20 years ago.
Fucking hell, that works. And you're supping on them Fruit Shoots like there's no tomorrow.
Stored it. That's what stored it.
Out.
Sugar deposits. No, yeah, it's like that thing though when like I can still remember S Club 7 lyrics. Do you know what I mean? But I can't learn.
You can't remember your PIN number.
Yeah. I can't learn things now. All that real estate is taken up by Michael Jackson dance moves and S Club 7 lyrics.
Yeah, your brain's broken.
Oh!
I like the idea that your brain power's being used up about you thinking about doing Michael Jackson dance
Yeah, I can't
moves.
do them. I just see them in my head and I'm like, he's so cool.
You just see
Look at
him
him
as
twirl.
you. It's Michael Jackson all the way up to the shoulders and then it's just your head.
Anyway, come on. This get to the next bit.
Good effort.
What are we moving
Two
on
dad
now?
jokes.
Well, because that's a chmon. Let's move on. Off pod.
Wait.
The reason I want you to play that game, the Michael Jackson game.
It's fucking ironic that like he's running around unleashing tied up little girls.
No, that's the. Have you not seen Moonwalker?
Is that actually what happens?
Yeah. Have you never seen Moonwalker?
I have seen it, but I'm fucking 38 years old now.
It was only 20 years ago. Come on. I remember an advert.
I had it on VHS.
No, I had it on VHS.
Well, there you go. Maybe I weren't allowed to watch it.
House.
Wait,
I think
this is a proper argument.
Hold on. Where's my video?
Why weren't I allowed to watch it?
Such peak. I think that movie. Fuck, I don't think we started. We're talking about Moonwalker. I don't know if we.
We didn't. This ain't even meant to be on pod.
I know, but it was a good bit.
This is fucking 99% off pod.
This is 1999, the fucking the podcast right now.
It's a 90s special, guys.
He's talking about old shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Moonwalker. What was the point?
Well, what I was going to say...
What happens?
Yeah, in Moonwalker, he's rescuing kids from this guy, and the way that they portray the guy as evil is he wears leather.
Is that it?
He's a naughty leather man.
He's got leather.
He wears leather, and then he's
not
stealing
vegan.
the kids or some shit, or kidnapping them. I remember at one point in the movie, he's got a girl, like, you know, hostage style in its arms, and then he's got a massive needle, and he squirts, you know, when they...
Oh, yeah, I remember it being quite scary.
Yeah, and they do it, like, he squirts water out the needle, like, I'm about to inject this person or whatever, and I think that's where I got my, like, phobia of needles from. Very early implant there. And then my phobia of robots come from when Michael Jackson turns into a giant robot.
Wrong pod. This is not my therapy. Ghosted my ass.
Oh, but yeah, Michael Jackson turns into a giant robot.
Yeah, that's...
Which is also scary.
Yeah.
It's when he's transforming, he's like...
As you would. Going from flesh to metal.
Yeah. It's like the mouth plate comes in last, so he's like...
Yeah, I remember it. You watch that too much, man. That and that fruit shoot ad.
Yeah, seen it too much. Fuck. We done 30 minutes of waffle there.
Fucking hell.
This
is the page pod.
Great. All right, moving on to the next section. You've had your waffle. You've had all the waffles you could possibly eat. Yes, we're going to look at some blank tapes now and see if there's any cool recordings on them.
This one's literally got nothing on it. It's completely clear. No, there's no writing.
It's classical music.
Is it live? Yeah.
This is a pirate recording.
Mate.
Can you do that?
I'm going to boot the door in. Yeah, this is old school. No, it's probably off of BBC Proms or some shit.
Nah, can you do that where you, like, on pay to go to an opera,
just record it.
and they pat you down to check if you've got a
You got a tiny little dictaphone tape recorder in your top
Do they
pocket.
stop you bringing dictaphones into operas?
Excuse me, sir.
Are you planning to pirate this opera? Is that a rule?
Yeah.
They're not allowed dictaphones?
Of course they're not. It's a performance.
Yeah. That's such a thing that they can't police. I never ever thought about that. Because like
people
movies,
definitely do it.
Movies, it's hard to get a fucking camera into a cinema. It's bait, but like, and then pointing it at the screen the whole time. But it'd be really easy.
We've all bought those films.
I don't know if many generations have, because it's not happened for so long. Yeah, I wonder if that's still a
decade ago
thing.
that was all the rage.
I haven't pirated films in a very long time, and I would like to know if cams are still a thing.
I bet it is. I mean,
how desperate do you have to be to watch a cam of, like,
I think it's people that
Captain America or what the
it's
fuck?
It's old people that go to markets, though, innit? And they're like,
do they still have them at markets?
DVD, mate. I've got the secret stash around the back.
I think any DVD is the police immediately are just gonna be like, look, we know it's pirate now. Any DVD. If you're selling DVDs still, I feel like nowadays they'd be like, USB? You want USB? Do you want to buy USB?
Me and my cousin bought King Kong when the new one come out.
Yeah, with
and when
Jack Black in it.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever it was, probably 10 years ago still.
Yeah.
And then when we got it back, it was the original...
10 years ago. 20 years ago.
It was the original, like, 1950s version. But with a new cover.
You've been had.
I've been had. The very first scene, a helicopter comes in with a big fucking wire attached to it.
Well, and it'll be black and white.
Well, you know, artsy.
You guys were like, this is an artsy film. I think it was like 2003 that film came out.
Yeah,
I'm really good at guessing that sort of stuff. I want to know if
2003.
King.
We didn't play much of that tape.
2005. Fuck, I was close.
2005.
Get on with it.
Oh my god.
He's doing it again.
Come on, guys. Well, yeah, that's a classical gig that's been pirated by some posh old man sat in the front row with a doily over his tape recorder.
I'll listen to this tomorrow.
He's got a blanket on his legs, but little do they know, under the blanket, tape recorder.
Yeah.
You'd hear him eating his fucking crisps.
Snuck it in a tea cozy.
Play it again.
They've already dug in nicely for the winter.
Hello.
What we got here?
Who are you talking about?
Hard light. Most of us have let our beards grow in this terrible wind.
It's an audio book.
Immense weariness at night, simply from being in it all day. But after this last month, we're all so tired now, even a beard seems an unlikely achievement, like the one a corpse is said to produce. After we took Kiev, we thought we'd mop up this whole area in weeks. 2 more desertions yesterday. It's as bad for the enemy. We're picking them up more and more now as the weather worsens.
He said Kiev.
Worsens.
The weather worsens. He said
He did say Kiev, which is
recent.
frighteningly relevant.
Yes.
This tape is not recorded recently, I've got to say that.
Unshaven wretches with grey faces and pink eyelids who think we must have cornered the supplies. Well, we all look like that.
What the hell? If anyone knows what audiobook this is,
Yeah,
don't write to us.
Starting to remix it, and then he was like, "We're having a terrible time at war," and I was like, "Oh well, maybe we should."
Vibes.
Yeah, it's a letter home. Yeah, but
Well,
no,
that's
that was.
Things teeter on a whetted knife edge.
What?
Except for the peasants. They've already dug in nicely for the winter.
The winter. Except for the peasants. Right, that was on
We'll
that
recycle that tape.
one. Yeah. Have you looked what's on the Meditape?
No. It's sellotaped up, which makes me think it's been recorded over.
Ah, yes. You are.
So,
Correct.
I don't think it is the Meditape.
Yeah, it
which
says
is the
on
name.
here, it says Meditape 1983. July, August, Volume 2, Number 3. But it's, yeah, as Shane says, the tabs have been taped over, so it might have been...
Yeah, I think someone's recorded over that.
Let's see what's on it. Okay.
Panpipe vibes. Holy shit, mate. That was amazing.
Boys freestyling.
Holy shit, bro. Hell of a flutter. That's some funky scale. Do
What's
you
happening?
think we should be having Shazam on these pieces of audio so we can identify it?
I don't think that is identifiable. To
I bet it
anyone.
is. Someone's probably going to be like,
You
"Oh my
idiots.
god, that is fucking what's her name? The panpipe
Missed the
lady.
time.
The panpipe lady."
It sounds like a white man got him a hold of a fucking panpipe to me. He doesn't
Only
know
Paul
what,
McCartney.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Paul McCartney's picked it up at Abbey Road. What the bloody hell's this? Turns out I'm fucking amazing.
The weak ones.
It's so good.
Yeah.
We've got to keep this tape.
I hope this is entertaining to everyone else. Like
Can we just listen to the tape?
It's dragging me in the fact that like he does a little riff thing, and then he stops, and then you're kind of like, what's he gonna do next? And every time it is something new. So you just, oh, and now what's next? What could he possibly do after that? He's got the lungs of a blowfish. Oh, he's bringing it down.
What the hell, man?
Is this
a mad...
someone's own recording? Is this someone recording themselves playing panpipe and keyboard at the same time? It sounds like they're playing
No way.
both
No way.
instruments.
No, they're jamming, mate. I reckon it's going to turn into a gigantic rock medley.
Listen to the way that the chords change in the background.
Yeah, it's two guys playing along together.
No, it sounds tied
together.
Stilted. Yeah, it's because he's like
He's got a latch on on his synth. No, I know what it is. There was a little artifact that gave that away there.
Yeah.
The two recordings layered together. Because
Oh,
I
okay.
heard the tape, like I heard the sound from the flute come in real quiet, and then
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
I reckon it's just one.
Could be a loose connection on his electric panpipe.
Fast forward it. I want to know what happens. Jesus. That's fucking 90 minutes of fucking atmospheric panpipe.
It's the doom metal of panpipe. Still going.
It sounds all watery.
We
It's
are
weird.
fast forwarding quite far here, and he's still playing the
Still
same.
going. What the fuck?
Imagine if this does kick into a rock ballad.
I'll
It's like
tell
10
you.
minutes long.
I got a feeling. Oh, it's a different tune.
Wait, go back. We need to hit the start of that.
What is this?
Yeah, that's it.
That's got to be the last note.
Yes. Alright, here we go. Big tune DJ.
Coming in. Coming in hot, mate. What the fuck? We gotta move on. Are we going on to the main, or is it too soon?
I think it's too soon. Is there any other random looking boys?
This one.
It's got a moon and a star on it.
Good guys.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
hold on.
What the?
There was an array of emotions there from me and Shay.
I was like, oh yeah, this is like old school breaks. You know, it'd be like,
good guys.
good gosh. This would be stuff they'd breakdance to.
Good guys. Can one man beat four man?
Hell yeah.
Champ is 4 in 1 and 1 in 4.
Do you know this?
So
Yeah.
let George do it. He's a Iron Man.
Tune.
Rhythm.
Tune.
He's a black man, you know. Good gosh. Smokey Joe, they say you ride like lightning.
Did he just say Smoke It Joe?
But the jump hit to you crush like thunder. John Moorman. You got to let George do it like
Dubbing it
I would
out.
say.
Yeah.
Good gosh. Young gifted and black. No one can hold him back. Right now, Cassius Clay. Man, oh man, you got to be 10 times boss on those Mojave shop bill. You want to see? Watch it, watch it. When I tell you watch it, got to be John Woman. It's here to stay. boats. Just hit them to the ground.
It's too much fun. That was a lot of fun. What the hell? What have we got here?
That's interesting. Whoa.
How does it go from this to...
This suits the tape more.
That's got to be just a band like learning to make noise together, right?
The tape itself, like the art on the tape and that, matches this more. So I feel like this is what they wanted to release. Yeah, let's hear a start of a song because it might make more sense.
That's not us.
This is unedited audio.
Anything could happen at this point. What the fuck, man?
It's out of tune.
Very experimental.
This sort of stuff pops up on my Spotify. Suggested for you.
Hold on, not out for regular days. Alter details on forms and ID. No.
This is probably the weirdest thing we found.
What
I think.
the fuck? We need to go right to the start, I think, but play this bit for now.
I know it's probably just alternative punk.
It's fucking great.
But yeah, it's very weird.
National insurance number. Know your British passport number. Smash the glass out the front door. From this day hereafter.
Just want to specify that the other side was reggae. And now we're here on the exact same tape.
Not leaving a window or hatch unlocked. Get neighbours to check that the place is alright. Put rubbish in bags and leave out in the street. One last go round with the duster and cloth and cancel prescriptions for all magazines.
What the hell is this?
It reminds me of it's a bit of poetry and a bit of post-punk.
It's a journey, man. Went from little breakbeat, dropped in some lovely reggae tunes. Now we're here. Trying to fucking escape. Oh, fuck yeah. It's pretty loose.
Yeah, I love it. I obviously used to be in a band and used to come across these bands often. But I love that when you're a new band or whatever, and you try and do like a build up and then it drops. Sometimes it just sounds like dropping. Yeah, you just drop stuff down the stairs like into the next bit. This is the drummer.
Listen to that kick. Double kicks are horrible.
That's female vocalist.
You reckon?
Sounds like it. That sounds like a female screaming vocalist to me. That's fun though. I like that stuff.
Good. I'm keeping that tape. That's fucking going on the wall.
Yeah, there's lots
of tapes.
Variety in that tape.
Yeah, I want to hear that thing all the way through, literally start to finish. Like, what? How the hell can there be so much randomness on one? fucking whole lot of metal.
Metal! Yeah, that was a good one.
This is the other side.
Dubbed out reggae.
Yes.
Should we move on to the main bit?
Come on then. Do we go with the main tape or the sampler version of the tape?
Yeah, so our main feature today is management guide to managing yourself. And there's 2 tapes in there. And one of them says it's a sampler.
It just says sampler. So I'm reckoning it's going to be little snippets from each segment.
Should we put it in, see what happens?
Side A, sampler. Oh.
There's not much tape on there.
Bangers.
That sounds familiar. Does it not?
No, they all sound like that.
If it goes, it's going to go... That's what it's going to do. I think. Okay, it's different.
This is the second episode of our kids' cartoon. Hey, kids!
You're all dead. Everyone's dead. We're all gonna fucking...
Do the same joke.
Oh, God.
The same joke twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to make
anything nice like that, anything that sounds like, hey, good morning, everyone. We're about to... You can just turn the volume, the speed down.
It sounds all fucking horrific.
Yeah.
Don't give away the secret.
That is the secret to comedy.
This is...
Flipped it on his head,
sounding... This sounds good, this one, so far. I've got high hopes.
Bang.
Thank you for taking time to listen to this short tape. This tape will give you a preview into the series of audio cassettes, The Management Guides. The series was devised by Kate Keenan, who is a chartered occupational psychologist.
I think it's an advert for the other guides that they do.
Yeah.
Ditch.
Let's see what the first example is.
The purpose of the series is fundamentally concerned with helping people achieve their potential and make a better job of their management. Yes. Making time. If you can schedule time for your work in a way which allows you...
How do you say it?
Schedule.
Do you not say schedule?
I think I say schedule. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't really say it.
I can fit that into my schedule.
Actually, yeah. Schedule sounds weird.
Oh, I can fit that into my schedule. What?
Which one's right? I feel schedule's more natural to us.
Yeah. Wait, you're a scone or a scone?
Check my sketch.
Sketch. Check my shed.
Check my yeah, see, it don't work.
Yeah, it does.
I see you down
Check
bottom.
me fucking shed, mate.
Check you behind the shed.
Yeah, you're a scone or a scone?
Scone.
It's a scone, isn't it?
Scone, mate.
They're all lying about
You
scones.
said one. You said something the other day that was... I can't remember what it was, actually. Oh, I nearly had it. Move on.
Hold on. Oh, it's gone. I need 2 more lines, man, to be able to recall that one.
I had me mushrooms this morning.
Things done, you will be more able to meet your deadlines. You will have set aside the time to do what you need to do.
I think that's an advert. So we'll move on to the non-advert bit.
It's going to be another banger, I reckon.
Just to... Yeah, this is a different tape. We've taken that tape out, putting the main tape in.
Oh, yeah.
I think we just collided over that.
Yeah. This is the main tape.
This is the main tape that's in the tape box for the tape.
Fuck. Tape.
Let's try remix the tune when it comes in.
I'm scared to play any keys.
Welcome to the Management Guide.
That's so close.
The subject of this guide is managing yourself. Managing yourself is something that few people spend any time on at all.
Life is not a dress rehearsal.
And as far as it is known...
Depressing! I always manage to catch those bits somehow.
So whether you work for a large enterprise, manage a household,
That's
or
such a
run
good
your
sample that we need as well. Life is not a dress rehearsal. That's a good sample.
a bit wobbly as well. And that's a dress rehearsal. We might learn something from this. Managing our own business, hey?
Yeah.
Business.
Oh!
It is vital that you make the most of the opportunities which present themselves.
At least I said business, right?
Business. See, she's talking about business.
That's it. We're going to smash this business.
Endeavours. Those who achieve...
And endeavour.
We're not even listening.
This episode's chaotic.
Not even listening to the tape.
We're tired.
Managing yourself effectively is a key element in this process. What you are about to hear...
Yeah, I'm definitely being a stupid me. What you're about to hear, I was going to pause and be like, a fart. I was like, no.
These things get me, man.
Yeah, great.
Section 1. Juggling your life.
Don't you wish you were born in a different era so that could have been your job? Just
I
want to
make stings, yeah, so bad.
Don't need it anymore.
Just make them for the pod. Every time you say something funny.
Section 1. Juggling your life. Coping with life's demands is a constant juggling trick. And like the juggler, most people have to keep a number of balls in the air at the same time. There are 3 important areas where managing to do this is crucial. Your work life, your home life, and your personal life. The difficulty is that there is very rarely a time when all 3 areas are in harmony.
It's a shame this tape player only slows down.
If you have 2 out of 3 under control at any one time, you are doing well.
Why is everything better slowed down?
2 or more are presenting problems, you will probably find that you're spending most of your energy just coping. You will have very little time for yourself, and certainly less time to take a look at how you are managing yourself.
She said the title of the thing. No, I think this is incredibly boring so far. How do we...
I don't know what we're going to do about it.
Taking on too much. Most people take on too many responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, you're telling us, love.
Do you say responsibilities or responsibilities?
Is this the level of bants we're going to get out of it?
You may not be looking after yourself properly.
Oh, mate. She's killing me.
If you're not leading a balanced life, you will find it difficult to work well.
These are just like...
Jesus Christ. This is the same shit I hear when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, this is like inspirational posters in an office.
It's like a depressing inspirational fridge magnet.
Imagine you're a cat and you're hanging in there.
Just wanting something to happen is not going to make it happen.
This is just a whole tape full of slams.
What's happening? Yeah, what's happening is I'm pressing play, fast forwarding, and then pressing play again, and each time it's a fridge magnet.
Coming to a tea towel near you.
I'm gonna fast forward again. Let's see what shit phrase she says. Right, here we go.
You have the ability to think positively.
Fridge magnet.
You have the ability to think positively.
I'll fast forward a bit. Another one. Fuck's sake.
Every now and then they put this happy music in and it just brings
you have the
right
power
back.
to think positively. Manage yourself. Alright.
Well, is that it? See you next week, guys. The last bit of her just absolutely slamming us with inspirational quotes is good.
Oh. I don't think we're going to get any music out of it, though.
No, we're fucked.
First non-musical ep. There you go.
That's your bit of music, mate. That's all you're having.
Right, here comes an epic quote. Here we go.
If you're not choosing a constructive approach, you will inevitably find others are less helpful.
That's definitely a pillow.
Not managing yourself means that you let things manage you.
I was actually listening to this tape. You would be so pissed off. Like, I bought this tape to help manage myself, and then you just have to listen to like fridge magnets being read for 2 hours. Where's the booklet?
It's just a whole tape full of home truths.
I don't think I'm going to get anything else out of it.
We definitely ain't going to be able to put any music on it.
Amazing.
Let's try force music onto it.
How nearly you can come to realizing your dreams.
To summarize, the ultimate goal of managing yourself is to achieve what you want.
There you go.
Always remember that you have a choice. If you're not feeling good about yourself, this could also be by your own choice. So be sure you choose positive attitudes, the ones which determine your success.
Oh, God. That was going well, and then it was like...
Let it go past. Let's try it. Let's do it again. Hang on, let me turn some of this down.
If you're finding that managing yourself is proving to be more difficult than you thought, think about whether it's because you have failed to take account of one or more of the following aspects. 1. Understanding. If you've not taken time to analyze how you like to operate, you may not have identified your preferences. This means that you may be working against the grain, or running hard just to stay still.
You hit a wrong note, you say. What's going on?
Is there any right notes?
Or you may have identified your preferences, but not worked out what it means for you. Knowing the type of activities where you would be best to concentrate your efforts helps you to choose the right occupation.
It's kind of there, and then you're like, wait, she's talking about a job right now. Hold on.
2.
There's a big fat man.
Where's Kev when you need him?
If you've not decided what you want from your life, you will almost certainly find yourself going in the wrong direction. It may be that you've not yet taken stock of yourself, or chosen which
That was terrible.
Possibly you're not very well organized.
Fuck, she's right.
Oh man, she absolutely destroyed us, bruv.
Or you may be resisting change.
Oh, she's got me nailed down. Mom?
This is everything my wife says to me.
I think that's all we're getting away with that.
I'm sorry.
That wasn't too bad, I think. Yeah, I think that was...
An hour and a half. Yeah, well, that tape was a nightmare, man.
Well, that one?
Yeah.
That was good.
I mean, I'm really considering all the problems with our business and management right now.
Yeah. God damn, I got hiccups. I knew it was coming.
Joe's got the pod hiccups and he's got to wrap it.
Fuck. Okay. I got a car around me having hiccups. No, yeah, that was good.
Was it?
That was
an episode.
That was from 1995. Getting taught about how to manage a business. I think work ethic was a bit different back then.
Yeah.
But
little did they know, some people would just be working online.
Little did they know that two idiots would be listening to the tape to mock it later. Make a nice little ambient jam over the top.
I think it's probably a very good tape if we actually listened to it.
No, it isn't. We did listen to it.
There was loads of goodies in there.
If you're disorganised, you're not going to be organised. If you're not thinking about your life, your life will sort of go away and get very confusing.
And you'll find yourself in a recording booth making a fucking tape about managing your life.
Sounds like she's doing slam poetry. Just like remixing. If you don't live, then can you give?
Oh, God.
Do you slive while you live?
You can't make a word up. Sliv.
Sliv?
Yeah, what's it mean?
It's the non-plural of slithering.
Goodbye, everyone. That is the end of the pod.
Yeah. Seriously, thanks for listening. Check us out. All of this stuff. Goodbye.
Something about tapes.